But talking about games that are just going to be exclusive to PlayStation. PlayStation will no longer be releasing its single-player games on PC going forward. The live service games will start. Live service games will start releasing on PC, but games like Wolverine, aka single-player story games, will be PlayStation 5 exclusives. Now, I know a lot of people, especially from the Xbox community, is like, oh, this is bullshit, or if you have a PC, it's like, oh, this is bullshit, exclusivity shouldn't be a thing. PlayStation, Sony need to just put all of their games out there for Xbox and PC. I disagree with that, right? I think exclusivity, to a degree, is good, right? I think the more games that are on multiple platforms are better, but I think each console should have one franchise that is exclusive to them. I think, Halo should be solely exclusive to Xbox. Because when you think of Halo, you think of Xbox. Halo should be only exclusive to Xbox. And then a game like maybe the God of War series should be exclusive just to PlayStation. And then all the other games like, Spider-Man and Wolverine and all of them types of games should be on all platforms and stuff. So I think some exclusive games, yeah, it makes sense to keep some games exclusive. Like if I was Microsoft, I wouldn't make all of their games, available on PlayStation and PC and Xbox. I would make some games, some franchises, maybe like Gears of War and Halo, like the two biggest franchises, arguably, on Xbox. I'd probably make them exclusive just to Xbox because you're going to need some. You're going to need a game or a big franchise that can draw people to Xbox to go, oh yeah, you can play all these other Xbox games on PlayStation and PC, which you'll make a lot of money for. But if you want to play Halo and Gears of War, you got to get an Xbox, which just might draw people to Xbox to get that. But yeah, Sony are backing away from releasing their PlayStation single-player exclusives on PC. So it looks like they are just going to be releasing them on PlayStation, which I know annoys people. And to be honest, some of the games, maybe like Uncharted and God of War, can stay exclusive to PlayStation. But games like Spider-Man and Wolverine, I don't know. I feel like they should just maybe release them. But talking about the Xbox PlayStation at the moment, a lot of people are saying. I saw a video last night, a YouTube short, and this is why I want to talk about it. It's saying like, when Sony makes games exclusive, everyone goes yay, but when Xbox does it, everyone goes boo. And then when Sony raises the prices of Game Pass, everyone goes, oh, well deserved. But then when Xbox do it, everyone goes blah, 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 blah. Well, the thing is, if you compare Sony's Game Pass, PlayStation Plus, with Microsoft's Game Pass, they're two completely different things, right? And one is somewhat justifiable with the price, and the other one isn't worth it at all. So here if we compare this, right, for PlayStation Plus, for the Essential, which is basically the standard Game Pass, right, the cheapest one, it's $80 a year, and you can play. You get 3 games a month every month. This is what it includes, right? So from memory, so for the Essential, which is $80 a year. Not a month, a year. Well, I mean, could you imagine if it was a month? But $80 a year, you get to play online. You get online access, so you can play online games. You get 3 new games every month to keep, as long as you've got the subscription. And they could be AAA games, indie games, a mix, whatever. Right? You can get really good games in there. And then I think you get 1 or 2 games in the category, in the catalog as well, to play for free. Then we have Game Pass Extra, which is $134 a year, or if you're in the UK, I think it's roughly, what is it? I think it's about £100 a year. I think it's like £100 a year, something like that. But it goes on sale. When it goes on sale for Black Friday deals or Christmas deals, you can pick it up for about £70, which I don't know what that is in dollars, because that's what I pay for it, £70 a year when it goes on sale. So for if you pay full price for it, which is about £100, or if you get it on sale for £70. This is what you get. You get all the benefits, obviously, Essential. So you can play online. You get the free monthly games every month, and then you get the whole of the PlayStation catalog. So you can play pretty much any PlayStation 4 and 5 game that is on the PlayStation catalog, and there's so many games, it's unbelievable. And extra is definitely worth it in my opinion. If I had to choose out the three, extra is worth it. Premium is $160, and for me, premium is not worth it. The only benefit premium adds is you get slightly more cloud storage. Oh, and that's another thing. You get on extra as well. You get cloud storage, so you can save some of your game files in the cloud storage, rather than using the storage on your console. But with premium, the only difference is you get to play games that are on like the PlayStation 1, 2 and 3. Like the classic collection is what they call it. So all games that come out on the PlayStation 1, 2 and 3, you can play it. The only downside is you have to stream them. You can't download the games, you have to stream them. So games like the original God of War trilogy, the original Uncharted trilogy, the original Resident Evil games, and so many others you can play on there. But for me, extra is the best one. And yeah, it is worth £100 a year, or £70 a year if you get it on sale, or I suppose in the US $134 a year. It is worth it. It does have value to it. I mean, I used to get premium, but premium's not really worth it because I don't play the classic games because you have to stream them. But then we go to Xbox. So Xbox Essential, which is their lowest tier, is $120 a year, which is already a shit ton more than PlayStation Essential. And then Xbox Premium is $180 a year. $180 a year. And then for Ultimate, it's almost $400. That's fucking insane. And the thing is, well, I know someone who gets Essential Game Pass, and it's shit. It's shit. All you get with Essential Game Pass, from my knowledge, is you get to play online, obviously with other players, and then you get about 23 games in the catalogue, and there's about 2 or 3 of them are really good games, like Gears of War 5, I think it's like Left 4 Dead 2 and Mass Effect on there, like one of the Mass Effect games, and then the rest of them are just shit. So you're paying $120 a year for like 2-3 good games, and then to play online. That's fucking useless. I'd rather pay the $10 more to get fucking PlayStation Extra. PlayStation Extra beats Premium. Like, PlayStation Extra beats Xbox's Premium and Essential Game Pass. And then this is the biggest piss take. For Ultimate Game Pass on Xbox, it's almost $400 a year. And obviously that gives you access to, I think, almost every game Xbox made. Day one releases. So if a new Xbox exclusive game comes out, or a new game comes out on Xbox like Doom or Indiana Jones, you get to play it day one release, and then also you get to play online and all the other benefits. But it's not worth $400 a year. Fuck that, is it? I don't know what that is. I think it's about $300 or £320 a year roughly. In the UK, but no fucking subscription service is worth like £300, $400 a year. It's a piss take. Yeah, you get brand new games that come out, and you pretty much got the whole of Xbox library, but it's a joke. And that's why PlayStation win when it comes to the Game Pass, because for a Game Pass Extra, it's $135 in the US, and in the UK, I think it's £100. And then when it goes on sale, it's about £70. So you can get it for pretty much like £70 every year when it goes on sale. That's so much worth it. It actually, offers great value for the price. Even if you pay full price, it offers great value for it, because you get loads of games for free. You get 3 games a month, every month, that you can keep as long as you have the subscription, and you get to play online and cloud storage and so many other benefits. So, Xbox's ones, the one basically you want out of all of these aren't. Ultimate is just too much money. It's just a fucking piss take. And it's not really worth it for its price. Essential is not worth it for its price, because you get like no games in there. You get like 2-3 good games and then the chance to play online. And then Premium is probably the only one that is acceptable to get in. But because of its price, because it's almost $200 a year, it doesn't justify it. So that's why, in my opinion, that Xbox are losing a lot of Game Pass subscriptions, because they don't offer a good service like Sony does. Then again, Xbox don't sell enough consoles or enough games, so I suppose they rely on Game Pass to make the bulk up of their money. But the more they keep putting the prices up and they don't offer anything to match it, the more they're going to lose, in my opinion.